Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. We will say what's up to everybody. Sip this coffee. Enjoy this wonderful day that we have. Oh, man. God bless you all every day. God bless the day. God bless everybody today. And I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. And we're going to talk this boxing, man, because Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez are about to fight. And I think that may be the worst matchup. I think that may be the worst matchup in boxing history. For real. I cannot imagine that fight being worth watching. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. That is an example of what we've been seeing, where you have two names and you just throw two names together and you think it's going to do something. They both stunk the place out in their last fights. I'm not excited about that fight. What up, everybody? I'm going to go down to the end. What's up, Nas? Yes, sir. What's up, man? Denali Smith, what's up? I know you've been seeing that T.O. Haney and Saudi August 5th BS. Let me tell you something, bro. Tried to tell people the Boots call-outs was cap. The Haney channel said T.O. and Devin was next a day or two after the Times Square card. So true. Let me tell you something. That's a shit fight, man. It's a shit fight. Just a shit fight, bro. That's a shit trash ass fight. There's no way that fight's going to be worth nothing, bro. Crazy. You definitely said it was going to be terrible. That shit's going to be fucking terrible. I'm telling you, that fight is going to be terrible. That is, dude, Devin's not going to fight and T.O.'s not going to fight, man. They're actors, bro. They're not, man. Them news is, dog, they spend more time, they spend as much time focusing on their acting as they focusing on their fighting. I'm sorry, bro. Those guys, I don't want to see that shit. I'm not paying for that crap. It's a crap fight, man. But how far has the Four Kings fallen? Plagiarism, what's good, man? That is a trash-ass fight, bro. I don't care what nobody says. I'm going to put the links in the chat early today because I'm going to try to go on about an hour to an hour and a half. What a setup. Yeah, exactly. Y'all crazy if this fight won't be crazy. Haney will beat dude, would be what? Y'all crazy if this fight won't be crazy. Haney will be. I don't give a fuck what Haney do. Get the fuck out. Look, I don't give a shit what Devin Haney does. It's going to be a shit fight. You think I just want to see Devin Haney win? I want to see a fight, man. I'm sorry. I don't care. Honestly, sometimes, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to not care who wins a fight. I'm just going to sit down and hope somebody gets beat up. Because you know what, man? What's up, Bron Shamak? I really enjoyed the fight with God, what's the name, man? It was a good fight, man. Oh, Caleb Plant versus Resendiz. Man, that was a good-ass fight, man. Caleb Plant versus Resendiz. You know, hey, thanks to Orlando. Hey, thanks to Orlando. I get onboarded today. I think we're good. So I get onboarded today. So I will figure out exactly how to do what I got to do today. Thanks to Orlando. I appreciate that, man. I'm going to see how I can use it, man, because, you know, Ralph Chestnut said, I agree with that fight. I can't see Fanon. I agree with that fight. I can't see happen either. Never let a ninja onboard you. That just means, you know what onboarding means, bro. Onboarding means that you have some type of infrastructure that you have to be introduced to. Nobody's trying to jump on my back, bro. At least not today. Jesus, man. I swear to God, man, I'm so tired of them dudes, man. They need to apply that no running rule to T.O. Haney. Let me tell you something, man. Devin Haney is going to run from Teofimo Lopez from the first round to the last round. And Teofimo Lopez is going to follow behind Devin Haney, swinging at the wind from round 1 to round 12. That's what's going to happen in that fight, bro. Because Devin is not going to let T.O. hit him. Because no joke, bro. If T.O. really clocks you, bro, T.O. can hurt you. And Devin ain't got no chin. So you got Teofimo Lopez looking to basically jump. He's basically looking to do a springing left hook into his jaw. Like, no, I can see that whole fight play out. That's going to be a shit fight, bro. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a crap fight, bro. Pull Out Bandit said, Devin run from people bigger against people smaller. He grab and jab. Yeah, he's going to run from this one. I'm telling you, I can see the fight. That's a garbage fight. I don't want to see that fight. Neither one of them are, look, Devin Haney got his ass whooped and then stunk the place out. Teofimo Lopez got his ass whooped by George Kambosos. And at least, man, there's at least 2 fights at 140 people thought he lost. And he stunk it out against Arnold Barboza. You know what I mean? Teo stopping Devin if it happens. I don't want to see it, nigga. I'm telling you, please no. No, please, no. Please, no. No. You need turkey, you dumbass. Listen, boy. Turkey al-Sheikh, you dumbass. Listen, boy. Let me tell you how to make a good fight. Put Devin Haney in with Gary Antoine Russell. Put Devin in with Gary Antoine Russell. If you want to see a good Devin Haney fight, make him fight Gary Antoine Russell, because Gary Antoine Russell is going to cut that ring off and beat the tar out that boy. Make that fight, dummy. Man, you know what these dudes do? They just read headlines and let me slap the names in the headlines. Turkey al-Sheikh act like one of those dudes that don't know what a fucking weight class is. Also, let's get on Devin Haney with his lying ass. Hey, Devin, if this is a weight class, isn't this going to be Devin's second catch weight fight? Isn't this a catch weight fight? Yes, it is. I thought Devin said that he was never going to do catch weights. He doesn't believe in stipulations. I thought that's what he said. Thought he said he didn't believe in stipulations. Ain't that what you said, Devin? Devin, didn't you say that? Didn't you say you don't believe in stipulations? That you don't believe in catch weights? That you never going to do no catch weight? But guess what? You're doing a catch weight. For your second fight in a row, you're doing a catch weight. Why you didn't want to go to 147 and you don't want to go to 147 with Teo? You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. And what up, Jameson? I got Rick Tim's number. He's not confident. Look, he's not a good fight. He's not a good fighter. Let me just put it this way. He's just not a good fighter, bro. You're exactly right, Fanon. Bill Haney probably afraid of putting Devin in the ring with Gary Antoine Russell. Gary will murder that boy. Gary will beat that boy up badly. Beat him, boy. But guess what Gary always said about he says he fights like an amateur. Gary Antoine Russell's been said that about him. Devin, hey, you are right about that, T. Orlando. Let me put a link in the chat in case anybody wants to chop it up. You got any questions you want to ask me? You can ask me whatever you want to ask me, provided you're not asking me out on a date. Okay? Don't ask me if you're a dude. Don't ask me for my phone number. Don't ask me to email you. Don't do none of that. But if you want to hit the link, you can talk, bro. For real. If you want to hit the link, you can talk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hang out with you. I'm extremely heterosexual. Dog, do not. Let's hear more on that. Man, the shit is an hour long, and guess what I can do? Ooh, can I tell you what I can do? What I can do? I'm so happy. I'm so happy I can do it. I keep asking my editor all the time, when is it coming? When is it coming? When is it coming? But I have an editor that is a relatively new editor, so he's working on it, and I've already written this. Basically, this is where it is. I've written the script, and we produced I think maybe 3 of the sections, and I think we got another 4 sections to go. But the guy that's doing all of my editing, he's kind of learning as he's going. So, we're gonna make really good videos together after about 3 or 4 videos. I really don't care about these 4 kings and anything other than their grudge matches. Ryan Haney too, Teo Haney, but hopefully it's not a track meet. It's going to be a track meet. That shit's going to suck, bro. Fanon, so you now officially on the PBC payroll? No, they're on my payroll. No, the PBC is on my payroll. Top Rank is on my payroll. My deal, I have to pay money to them. Nigga, I'm rich. What you talking about, T. Orlando? T. Orlando, the deal that I have to pay them. Did you sell out or buy in? Neither one. I didn't sell out or buy in. I just have access to a lot of information. I'll tell you what it is. I get access to footage. I get access. The part of my deal that I'm interested in is I get access to all of Top Rank's footage and all of PBC's footage. And I can show them in my videos without any worry about copyright violations. That is what I'm working on, just to let you know, so you don't think I sold out. No, the deal that I'm doing with these guys has nothing to do with my personal opinion about boxing. It's more trying to move me in the direction of actually talking about what's happening in the ring. So with this deal, I'm going to actually be able to show you footages of Abdullah Mason. I should be able to show you footage of Carmel Moten. I can show you footage of I can show you footage when I'm talking about these fighters. I can show you footage of Thomas Hearns. I can show you footage of Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard and Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier and George Foreman. And I have an ability to just do shorts. It's not going to be the channel. It's going to be my shorts. My 3-minute shorts. I get a chance to sell and I get a chance to talk about boxing. And they agreed in exchange for me paying some money, because I got to pay money for it. It ain't free. You know what I mean? I got to pay the money. But in the deal that I get to earn the money. And when I earn the money, I can pay them the money that they deserve. So no, I'm not in the pocket of a PBC. PBC and Top Rank got into my pocket. Thank you very much. And I don't have a problem revenue sharing with them. They earn the money. And if they allow me to do what I do, I'm very appreciative of it. And it's more like a partnership where you have, YouTube. I'm in a partnership with YouTube. You got footage of Rollo slapping out Boxing Ali? No, Rollo ain't really from Louisville. That bitch nigga is from Kansas City. I already told you, Rollo ain't from Louisville, man. Rollo's from Kansas City. Rollo's ass is lying. I was at a wedding, nigga, and I saw that nigga. I saw him. He can tell it was either him or a nigga just as ugly as he was with the same hairdo. Let me tell you, I got a picture of Rollo, nigga. I talked to Rollo a couple times. This dude either is, and that nigga is Rollo. That was Rollo. If it wasn't Rollo, it was Rollo's twin brother. But that nigga, that's a Kansas City hairdo, bro. He had it. Those braids, those are Kansas City braids he has in his head. So anyway, nigga, I know who you are, bro. I know where you are, bro. I can touch you anytime I want, homie. Trust me, I can touch you anytime I want, Rollo. Anytime I want. Hey, we all want to see the footage of Tank and Floyd's gym here and another unseen. Oh, for real? I got that on deck, bro. You know what I mean? So look, that's what it is. I get an opportunity to talk about boxing, bro. Rollo ain't looking, bro. Let me tell you something. Rollo isn't even blocked on this channel, bro. The last thing Rollo ever wants in his life is to run afoul of me, bro. Trust me, my shit is on blast right now, nigga. The deal I just cut, now I'm not even talking about this deal. The PBC deal, that's the PBC and Top Rank and being able to show their material and me not having to be a sellout coon. Roll the tape. I got that. Hold on a second. I ain't got that footage. Hell no, I ain't got that footage. Guess what footage I do get to use, though? I get to use Devin. I get to talk about Devin getting his ass whooped by Lomachenko, bro. All right, let's go. Where's the original? Oh, it's called Devin Ass Whooping.
Dude, like my heart, bro. Like Tank. Like I had that little nigga with me at 14, 13, bro. His mama and them had to drive to Cincinnati to come get that nigga away from me, bro. Like this is my real little brother.
Yeah.
Like for real, bro.
Did you ever see him spar any of them?
Yeah.
What happened? Who he sparred?
Y'all know what happened, man.
I don't know.
He sparred Devin, right? And
You was there?
hell yeah, I was there. And he sparred in About Billion shirt.
Gervonta?
Yeah. He got right off the plane, was fucking around, and went to the gym and sparred Devin. And I was about to fight Sean Porter. We was at Floyd gym, packed. I just had weighed in, right? And we went to the gym. It's packed, it's hot. They get in there. Tank hit that nigga. He hit him, boom. Then he hit him again, and he went out. I jumped in the ring because at the time Devin is 17. I'm like, hell no, this is a kid. Hell no, it's gonna fall on us. If you know what I mean, if he really get fucked up like that. So what happened was Bill jumped in the ring. His dad Haney jump in the ring. And then it was about to go down. About Billions versus them niggas. It was about to go down, but it calmed down. It calmed down, and they got back to working, Tank got a little bit more fatigue, and Dev got off a little bit, but it wasn't like really like getting off. It was just like some good ass work. But Dev he was in more shape. He was in better shape. Tank probably had a couple shots before we got to you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. No, niggas was hanging out in Vegas. Yeah. But ain't no excuse. I mean, it was good work, but that shit would have been over with though. That shit would have been over with. And I love everything that Devin's doing. You know, me and Bill, we got a nice relationship. So they know I ain't no fake ass nigga.
BH said that he beat I think your uncle or your dad for some money.
Yeah, because you got to understand what I'm saying. Once they kept going, Devin got the best of them.
Oh, okay.
But in a real fight time with 8-ounce gloves on, bye. That's with 16 ounces on headgear. With 8 ounces on, no headgear, bro. Bye, bro. Bye. That shit would have been over.
Oh, yeah. So I played the videotape. Yeah, we have the rights to that footage. We keep that footage on blast, bro. Dev got the best of him. You heard it. Yeah, he said he got the best of him. He did. He got the best of him. He got the best into that ass whooping. You know that? Anyway, bro, I don't care, nigga. Let me tell you something, man. I don't care, nigga. I don't care. I'm in Texas, nigga. I don't care. I don't care. The fact of the matter is, Gervonta Davis is undefeated. 0 ass whoopings handed to him. 0 ass whoopings handed over. What up, Anton?
What's up, Panay? How you doing today?
Man, I'm good, brother. How you feeling, man?
Oh, I'm good, man. Congratulations on your deal. One of my
Yeah,
favorite
man. Hope it could be good. What'd you say?
I said one of my favorite content creators. Now I get to see some real inside PBC top ranked footage.
Yeah.
There ain't too much of that on the internet, so it's good that you got in the door with that. That's good, man. Blessings to you.
Yeah. Now, seriously, man, I don't know how it happened, but I have a suspicion. I just have to say thank you to Bob Arum, and I got to say thank you to Leonard Ellerby, because I know Leonard Ellerby is Leonard Ellerby and me are cool. So, and I don't ever ask him for anything, you know. I don't ask these dudes for nothing, but it was a nice. I appreciate it, man. Like I say, I appreciate it. They know who I am, and they could have easily told people, hell no, I don't fuck with him. They could have definitely done that, and they didn't do that, and I appreciate that.
Right. That's all that matters. Man,
Yes, sir.
what a great weekend of boxing. Uh my man Jamal Charlo back in the ring. Happy to see him back in the ring. I was more I had him beating Lamana, but I was more surprised of his poise and his patience in the ring. Now he's always
Yeah.
been a patient, poised fighter, but you know, some people off of that long layoff, they get in that ring and feel as though it's something that they gotta prove and just jump up there. He didn't do that. He stayed patient, worked off the jab, everything was behind that jab, and you know, he stopped him like I thought. Then Caleb Plant, that was a fight. And I knew it was kind of going to be difficult for Caleb Plant because leading up to the fight, they were sparring partners. He sparred Resendez to get ready for Canelo. So with some
Oh wow.
familiarity there. Yeah, with some familiarity there. And if you watch Caleb Plant fight, his last couple fights, he had stamina issues, man. So like them first 4 rounds, he was doing real good, and then Resendez, the man, I gave him every round after the fourth round. I literally only gave Caleb 3-4 rounds at most. Resendez and that judge that gave that fight to Caleb Plant, he should be fired because I don't know what he was watching to score that 113, 115 Caleb Plant's way. It's no way. It's no way that David Sutherland, that's his name. He needs to be fired because that was crazy. But to touch on the Teo Haney topic real quick,
Yeah.
it's a shit fight with Devin moving. He's gonna move, running around the ring like a chicken. Teo inability to cut the ring off. We about to get a boring fight, man. It's gonna look like
Fucking
Jose
snooze fest.
Ramirez versus Haney.
Snooze fest.
Straight snooze fest. The only thing Teo is very athletic, but he can't cut the ring off. We seen that in the Jermaine Ortiz fight. He can't cut the ring off, man. So it's like, I hope that's what he's working on in training camp. Being able to cut that ring off and actually get to Devin. Because other than that, it's gonna be a snooze fest for 12 rounds. Ain't nobody getting stopped.
They're gonna do a lot of fucking talking. Oh, thanks, Bird 101. My bad. Oh, Bird 101. I didn't get a cash app, but I did get your cash app yesterday, brother. So thank you so much, Bird 101. And let me hit this. Boom. I gotta put this. Okay, I did that. Let me see. Hide. Give me 1 second. Let me see.
No, you good.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, it's there. It's there. I'm tripping. Yeah. All right. So what were you saying, brother?
No, you was saying you said they was gonna do a lot of talking. You was actually saying something.
Oh, yeah. All they're gonna do is a bunch of talking. They're gonna do a bunch of, like Devin's gonna shove him at the press conference. They're gonna go somewhere and accidentally meet up and argue in a crowd. All the shit that these motherfuckers, all that bullshit that they've been doing, man. You know what I mean? Like the way that they're gonna try to. There's gonna be a bunch of promotion for the fight and no substance. See, the thing is, for me, like boxing, like you should kick, if you compare like a cake, you know what I mean? Like the fight is the cake. The actual shit you want to eat is the cake. All that promotion, all that shit talking is the fucking icing. These niggas give you a fucking, all they give you is icing. They give you the fucking talk. They give you the, I'm amped because they don't like each other. But when they actually fight, it's garbage. It's patty cake for money. You know what I mean? Because they're playing patty cake, bro. I don't care what they're saying, bro. Devin Haney played patty cake with Jose Ramirez, and Jose Ramirez was pissed. You know what I'm saying? He was pissed. It's like, bro, we're supposed to fight, man. You're not, because he knows he's going to get the win. Touch him a couple times and run. Touch him a couple times and run. That's just amateur shit, man. That's amateur shit. If you're going to do that, that fight should have 3 rounds because we can pay attention to that shit for 3 rounds. Okay, touch. Who touched the most? In 3 rounds, okay, cool. We all what do we waste? 9 minutes of our actual, a fight, 1 minute in between. So what are you, like 11, right? So If all you're gonna have is an 11-minute fight, cool. But not if you're gonna be pushing for 12 rounds or that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I think, man. They playing fucking patty cake out there, dude, and they know they're doing it. That's why I like what Jamal Charlo said when they were like, absolutely, some of these guys are out here. They say they got guys that are carrying people. Hey, carrying people because they're like, yeah, I know I'm going to win. I'm just going to carry him 12 rounds. I'm not going to take no chance whatsoever, and I'm just going to carry him. Or they'll tell you, hey, carry him longer. When he knows he could have got him out of there in 1 round or 2 rounds, he could have just went up and got him out of there. But no, carry it on. But you know what that is when you tell people to do that shit? Fixing a fight.
Fixing a fight.
That's a fixed fight, bro. You're supposed to show up and fight. You're not supposed to have inside information in the guy's camp. I'm sorry to everybody that gets inside information. I'm sure it's helpful, but that's cheating too. If you can get inside his camp and you can fuck with his training camp or not allow him to have certain sparring partners because you're trying to hire his sparring partners away, all that type of gamesmanship and stuff is bullshit, bro. But all that stuff is, I mean, it happens anyway.
Yeah, he Jamal Charlo let the cat out the bag. He told the truth about all of that, and he also told the truth about that damn snack and them steroids and these dudes that's juicing in the sport of boxing, man.
Yes, sir.
And we know that to be true. You gotta look at it, man. It's hundreds, probably thousands of boxers. Out of all of them dudes, man, it's probably a crazy amount of a high number, likely chances that a lot of those guys are on something. Like Earl said, you could be juicing for 2 years, 1 year, and then you could wean off of that stuff, man. Cycle off, cycle on. That snack shit, like he said, they put enough stuff in it just to under the borderline of where it's not illegal. But they getting away with it. If you see those pictures, go back and watch Devin Haney before the Ramirez fight when he was just basically ramping up. And then as soon as he started working with Victor Conte, go back and look at his final picture, how he posted and muscles just out of nowhere. But you didn't even have those muscles in the picture that you had. Come on, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Dude, Terrence Crawford, I'm serious, man. I'm going to speak honestly now, bro. Dog, that is a high likelihood his ass is juicing. Like,
and I'm a fan, and I believe you.
Like, if you had to say, like, the percentage chance of somebody that's juicing, you look at me, 0 chance I'm juicing. Right. Except for maybe, with the girls, I might have to juice up a little bit, I'm old, got to make it act right. But other than that, I ain't juicing. You know what I mean? I ain't juicing. I ain't juicing.
Right. And then
who I'll say? What you say?
I said, and then Bill Haney to complain about the Ryan Garcia shit and all of that. And your son is out here on snack. You just mad you got beat at your own game. That's what they tight about.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not saying that I agree with Ryan for being on Ostarine, but ain't no way that snack shit is. Come on, man. And then everybody is acting like since Victor Conte came home that it just been nothing. No, Victor Conte came home and had fighters that still tested positive that was working with him.
Exactly, man. Crazy how the sport of boxing is.
So, like, come on, man. It's not like we out here just making this stuff up because we don't get second chances. But another person with a different color skin.
Hey, let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Say you was in the spot, right? And there was some boxes. And your boss found out that the boxes came up missing. But it ain't on tape. But he knows that you walked in and you walked out and you were the only person in there. What you think? What's he going to do?
He going to accuse you. You getting fired.
Yeah, exactly. So niggas don't need 100%. We don't need 100%
to the cops.
Yeah, exactly. I say, look, that's what I think about these news on this juice. Like, look, you want to keep like Victor Conte. Right. I cussed Victor Conte out the other day. By the way, Victor Conti, fuck you, bro. Anyway, so I cussed out Victor Conti, and I told Victor Conti on Twitter, dude, you don't get the benefit of the doubt. Nobody saw any proof there was no proof that Barry Bonds popped dirty until you snitched, Victor. So I'm supposed to just wait and ignore everything until you tell me he's on steroids. Is that what it is, Victor? You not only are the one that can get people on the juice, you're also the only one that can tell people that they're on it. Get the fuck up out of here. You told, you knew this man with Barry Bonds was on juice. You didn't say nothing about it. You put the man on it. Matter of fact, Shane Mosley said that Victor Conti put him on the shit and he didn't even know he was on the shit.
He gave him a cream.
Yeah, gave him a cream and he said, nah, this is good. This is good. You're not going to pop. So he never popped. But how do we know about Shane Mosley?
Victor Conti.
Because Victor Conti snitched. So a guy that snitched, and the only reason we know that these people were guilty because he snitched, you can't require me to give you proof. Okay? Because you knew of circumstances where there were people that were dirty, but there was no proof until you gave the proof. Yep. So I'm sorry, Victor. I'm going to look at these niggas like they juicing until you give me the proof. It's the other way with you. I'm thinking your niggas is juicing until you tell me that they're juicing.
But
and guess what? I'm going to think they're juicing for the rest of their lives because they're fucking with you. And man, I saw Terrence, bro. I saw Terrence, man. I stood, and Terrence don't want to tell you this, bro. Terrence, I stared you dead in your face, man. I stared you dead in your face and took a picture of you. I know exactly how big you are, bro. And by the way, I appreciate you not saying nothing to me in my face. Because you didn't say nothing to me in my face when I took a picture of you. Much respect to you, though. But don't act like you ain't never seen me. I walked right up to you and took a picture. Anyway, you're a little nigga. You're little.
Yep.
You're little. You're a little man. You can fight, but nigga, you little. I stood right next to you. I'm right near you, bro. You're so much smaller than me, bro. You're nowhere near my size, bro. You're little, man. You look like a little man to me. But guess what? You ain't weighing no 195 pounds, bro.
Yeah, that's
you don't weigh 100. You not 195 pound man, bro. You're little, bro. You're little. I can get down to 190, bro. I can weigh 190, bro. If I really like diet and I'm exercising like you're exercising, I'll weigh 190, bro. You're nowhere near my size, bro. You're nowhere near my size when I saw you, bro. Nowhere near my size. I'm 6'2". Right now, I probably weigh 250. I can fucking drop 50 pounds. I can drop 50 pounds on a keto diet, bro. I can get on that shit. I'll weigh what you weigh. No way.
Yeah.
Are you walking around 190? You're too small.
And do you know?
I'm gonna tell you. Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Do you know who? There's a God. What's his name, man? Brandon Lloyd. You ever heard of Brandon Lloyd?
Yeah.
The wide receiver, absolutely. Brandon Lloyd. Yeah, I met him twice, but I talked to him. At a wedding. He was recently at a wedding. Yeah, and he was with the Chiefs. He was with the Chiefs. He was with the Steelers. But anyway, Brandon Lloyd is bigger than him, man. That Brandon Lloyd looks like Brandon Lloyd is walking around at about 195. But he's lean. I mean, a lean 195, bro. But Brandon Lloyd is all of 6'1". And Brandon Lloyd probably walking around 195. Something like that. And you're telling me you're the same size as Brandon Lloyd? You're not as big as Brandon Lloyd? That shit's crazy. Hey, you're freezing up, man. My bad.
So, do you think it's some type of suspicion back to that, whereas though he's taking this gap and not even like a tune-up to fight Canelo in the biggest fight of your life, arguably? No one
look
going up to that weight class.
All I'm saying is this. That nigga is not supposed to be walking around on this planet. at 195 pounds. He's too small. He's small. He's small. He's not a big guy. When you're at 100, when you start walking, like you say you're going to fight at 168, you coming down from 160, 186s. Dude, it's tough. Seriously, man. I think his walk around weight is somewhere around 160. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just looking at him, if I had to bet how much he weighed looking at him when I saw him, I would say he weighed about 160 pounds. Somewhere around, because I can size it, because he's so much. Trust me, I'm 100 pounds bigger than him. That's why I'm telling you, I'm 100 pounds bigger than him. But I know that he was about 160, somewhere around there, very lean, very small. In order for him to be walking around, he had to put on 20 pounds of muscle, man. He'd had to put on 20 pounds of muscle. Oh, yeah, Egomaniac said Lloyd is 6 foot. Brandon Lloyd is 6 foot, 200 pounds. Yeah, that's about right. About 6 foot, 200. But I don't know if he's weighing 200 now, because he's a little smaller since he's not playing, and he's older. But he might have put some weight on anyway.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, he's not as big as Brandon Lloyd. No way.
That makes sense, because there's no way you telling me that you was walking around at 189, 190, that picture of the scale, and you was dropping down and fighting at 147.
Let me tell you something. My son, let me tell you, my son, I'm looking at my son right now. My son's about 6 foot, about 165 pounds. And he's bigger than Terrence Crawford by far. My son is way bigger than Terrence Crawford. Way bigger than Terrence Crawford. For him to be walking around 15 pounds higher, bigger than my son, no fucking way, bro. That's you got that something. Hell no, I don't believe that shit. Because again, I've seen him in person. And tell you, and look, Brandon Lloyd, I shook Brandon Lloyd's hand, and like, you know how you shake like this? So I got a sense of how big he is. And if he's 200, like I said, I would put Bud somewhere down in the low 170s. Low 170, because he's not. I have a hard time believing he's as strong as Brandon Lloyd. Like, for all the stuff that they say about him, I have a hard time believing that he's actually stronger than those wide receivers in the NFL. Because those guys are strong as oxes. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Those dudes are as ox strong, bro.
Yeah,
anyway.
Hell no. He ain't stronger than them guys. And just go back and look at Terrence Crawford's body. Before he fought Errol Spence, he fought Sean Porter, right?
Yeah.
Go back and look at his body in the Porter fight, and go look at his body in the Spence fight. His back.
Oh, it's clearly.
Come on, man.
He got turtle back.
Yeah,
he grew a turtle back.
Bro, he was like this in the ring, man. It was crazy.
Dude, I saw him. He's not a guy walking around with a turtleback. I mean, I'm sure, but he's, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be, but thank you, man. I appreciate it, Anton.
Yes, sir, man. Always a pleasure.
All right, brother. Get back, man.
All right, man.
Hey, it comes down to body. Hey, Victor said, Fanon, always with the real. Thank you so much, Victor. Appreciate you, man. Milt says, $5 holler. Thank you, brother. And Phenomenal Show said, I'm sure. Thank you so much, Jay Milts. And I ain't seen you in a minute, Jay Milts. What's good, brother? Thank you so much for your support. Phenomenal Show. The Phenomenal Noob says, I'm sure you've seen Keyshawn finally speak the truth about Tank and what he's done for boxing. All the pump faking out the window. And congrats on your deal 5. Thank you very much, brother. Seriously, man, I think I can make some fire 3-minute reels. I think I can make some real fire 3-minute reels. You know? Because I still got to keep my base being what my base is. And my base, honestly, is you all got to keep talking, got to keep waking. Thank you, brother, so much, man. And I think I got a Cash App. Oh, I did. I got to say thank you. Thank you, Alton Jones. Said a little support. Thank you, Alton Jones. Thank you, sir. I got you, brother. And then my guy, Burr 101, said some support for your footage deal you got. Thank you, brother. Yeah, thank you, because I got to pay for the footage. The footage is not free. The footage costs money. Trust me. Like I said, I have to pay them money. You know what I'm saying? Not the other way around, brother. They're not giving me a dime. So don't go accusing me of being in somebody's pocket, homie. Thank you. Hey, Ralph Chestnut in the bill said, channel support and congrats. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much. I'm amped. Yeah, I got your Bird 101. But yeah, man, I'm back on that same conversation. Yeah, man, I'm suspecting you, man. I'm suspecting y'all. Y'all funny business, bro. Y'all can't be jumping up like that, man. That's some funny ass shit right there, bro. You can't tell me that don't sound suspect as hell. You cannot tell me that does not sound incredibly suspect. Hit the like button, man. Join the chat. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Isaiah. Shout out to Phoenix the Assassin. And thank you, Kamal Oz, for sending me all that stuff. But yeah, Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez is going to be about the worst fight that you will ever see. Highly terrible fight, man. Hey, Jameson Childers, thank you, bro. With a $5 holler, brother said, congrats, my guy. Thank you, Jameson. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Really appreciate you. Cameron goes off on Mariah Mills for clout chasing in the wake of Zion Williamson's ex-girlfriend. What did I just get notified of? All right, yeah. So anyway, back to this. They said the fight will end in a draw. I'm calling it now. Look, I don't want to watch that fight. I don't want you to make that fight, Turkey. Turkey, don't make that fight, man. Alicia Craig, what's going on? How you doing, beautiful? Alicia Craig. Alicia. Nice to see you, Alicia. There's an Alicia that lives nearby me. She has a beautiful, beautiful daughter. Bird 101, Andy Gill, Salute King. Yeah, that's about. Oh, yes, let's talk about that. They overturned the Navarrete win. Yeah, because that punch landed cleanly. So 1 for the winning team. They called it a no contest, even though there should have been a stoppage win. Even though it should have been a stoppage win for my guy. And rest in peace, Jose Santa Cruz. The father of Leo Santa Cruz passed. Thank you for reminding me about that. We need to get a moment of silence for Jose Santa Cruz. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Black. We black. You got to take the A off and say Alicia. Alicia. Oh, sorry. Alicia. I'm sorry. I got to take that extra. Alicia. I got to say Alicia instead of Alicia because Alicia. It is Alicia. But you say Alicia. They just say Alicia. That's funny. You got that? No, the thing. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, possibly. Give me 1 second. All right, man. Sorry about that. RIP. I had to talk to my son real fast. Had to chop it up with my boy. Haney will get knocked out by T.O. Man. Dork Vader Jr. Luke, he is your father. I am your father, Luke. I am your father. Man, ain't that some crazy shit? Man, guess what I watched last night? I watched The Omen last night. What a no testing in Saudi. Devin about to be 190 with the shit Crawford at. Hell yeah. Devin gonna be a heavyweight. Crawford, man, that's gonna be. You know what the funny thing is gonna be? You know Canelo's gonna be on that Jewy juice. You know he's gonna be on that Jewy juice. You know he is. You think Haney will actually fight versus Teo or another money grab? Another money grab. Money grizab. For sure, money grizab. Without a doubt, money grab. No doubt about it, money grab. No doubt about it, money grab. I don't think Devin Haney wants to fight, bro. Devin don't want to get knocked out like that. I think that took his heart, bro. You got to understand that Devin Haney really got his ass whooped. And that's tough to get over, that ass whooping. I mean, you know, for some people, it's tough to get over an ass whooping. I personally have never received too many ass whoopings. So, you know, all I can ever remember is a guy, I lost a fight to a wrestler because I was stupid enough to be too close to him. And I didn't intend on fighting him, so he just grabbed me. So I never made that mistake again, brother. Get your hands up off me. Anyway, yeah, Spence still ain't got over that ass whooping. You know what, T. Orlando? You are seriously flirting with a blockage. T. Orlando's about to get me to snatch his wrench. Dog, you've been instigating some shit for a minute, T. Orlando. You've been hard at work. Damn, I'm delayed in the stream, but damn, Fanon, you got 250. You not that big. Oh, say, you do not look like that big. Damn. Hell yeah, I'm 250. Unfortunately, I'm about 250. Probably more than that now. Shit, I might be up to 260. Because I lost weight, but then I fucking went into the hospital. And every time I go to the hospital, I break the rhythm with my diet. I break the rhythm with my exercise. And I'm back to being a fucking linebacker. But anyway, I feel better with this fat on my belly, though. I can't lie, bro. I didn't like the way my body felt with that shit. Like, as far as how my head felt. Spence got traumatized. He got PTSD. So, yeah, y'all flirting with getting thrown out. I know what y'all trying to do. Look, we team Spence over here, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm team Spence over here. Who took a worse beating, Spence or Wilder? Now, you know, T. Orlando, I had a joke for you, right? But I can't see, T. Orlando, when you throw low blows at me, I want to swing low blows, okay? What city got niggas taking the most sausage? Atlanta or San Francisco? Or the Bay Area? Let's ask that shit. T. Orlando, who got more pooches? Atlanta or San Francisco? Which one? I'll never go to either one, personally. Because I was like, nah, I got to leave. There's way too much of that fugazi shit. Wilder took multiple beatings. Spence just took one. How you get onboarded in Texas? What's onboarded, bro? Come on, man. I'm not gay, bro. I don't know the gay terminology. You keep saying onboarded, nigga. Onboarded. When you go to work with somebody, it's an onboarding process. You know, you've got a job before. You went to work with somebody before. You bought product before. And when you get it, you have to learn how to use it. So the process by which somebody teaches you how to use a tool is called onboarding, because I have to use a tool to get this information. So I'm learning the tool. Now, by onboarding, it means, oh, he's learning a tool. That just means that's what you Atlanta niggas is on, bro. Look, I don't know what onboarding means to you niggas in Atlanta. God forbid that I know what you niggas think about in Atlanta. Yeah, that's what you get, though. That's what you get, dog. That's what you get, dog. That's what you get. You're going to get that 86 seconds, nigga, because you over fucking doing it. Okay, T. Orlando, I'm going to tell you for real, fuck what you talking about right now. You're pissing me off. Okay, T. Orlando, you can take that shit or you can leave that shit. You're pissing me the fuck off. You're trying to tell me I'm getting tooled by somebody and I'm happy? Fuck you, nigga. You're doing too much, man. For real. You're doing way the fuck too much. I don't know why you need so much fucking attention from me, T. Orlando. But the shit you just said, fuck you for saying it. You crossed the line, homie. I'm in a good mood. I'm taking a fucking financial risk, and I don't need another fucking attorney fucking talking crazy to me about getting tooled. Go to work, nigga. I'm sick of that shit, bro. Keep that shit boxing. It's a joke sometimes, bro. Other times you go too fucking far, bro. And I'm tired of a nigga from Atlanta talking to me about niggas showing me their tool. Nigga, you sound suspect as fuck, bro. And you don't even like women, nigga. So fuck you and your bad marriage, nigga, since you want to fucking act like you can say anything to me. You can't say anything you want to me, bro. So I got to go in on your gay ass city. Nah, he don't step over all the time because I don't give a fuck most times. But I'm telling you, I'm sick of gay niggas talking to me about penises. And nigga, you from Atlanta. So cut that shit out, nigga. You don't even, every time you talk about a woman or shit, you got a problem with it. Beat it, nigga. And I fucking mean it. It was nice knowing you, homie. Told him to go to work. I mean, he's got a job. He's working. Stop bugging me, nigga. With that shit, don't do that, bro. He doesn't do $200 hollers, man. That man ain't done a $2 holler in like a while, bro. I like T. Orlando. He's a smart guy. He's an attorney. He's a smart guy. But, bro, I'm taking a financial chance. And it's not much of a chance at all. Because it's a revenue share based off views on videos. So I don't lose any money in the proposition. I just have to give them some of the money for their footage, T. Orlando. And why would that be screwing somebody? I'm supposed to get their footage for free. Bob Arum and Al Heyman are just supposed to give me all their stuff and let me have their stuff. And I don't have to and not charge for it at all. No way. But unlike you bozos, they're not taking the money out of my check. They're not up in YouTube taking my money like you fucking buffoons. I just at the end of whenever I get paid, boom. And they know I get paid, boom. I cut the check off what had been paid. Thank you very much. And then I take a tax deduction because it was an expense. Thank you very much. But on God, bro, I get tired of motherfuckers with that shit, man. Nigga, troll somewhere else, bro. I mean, seriously, man. Ain't nothing free in life. I just want to let you know so you niggas can't say I'm in anybody's pocket. And this dude trying to keep cracking about it. Nigga, you 6'5" and 260 and all that shit, nigga. But for real, you're not going to say that shit with somebody standing there and just keep heckling a nigga like that. Stop heckling me. I know you like that's called heckling. You're the type of nigga want to stand in the back of the crowd. Niggas are performing, and you always want to be the one cracking jokes so you can get the attention of the crowd. I'm cool with you heckling, nigga, but don't go overboard. Shit is crazy, man. Exactly. It makes both y'all more money. That's how you collab. Yeah. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3-minute shorts, and I don't even do shorts. So how's this screwing me when I can do a 3-minute video, put it up, and it's on a short reel, but it's still a 3-minute video, something that I would never, that's something that I don't ever do. So pretty much it's just allowing me to use another avenue that YouTube has for me. And then maybe with this quality footage, then somebody can give me a sponsorship or something for talking boxing, bro. Because sometimes I get tired of listening to you niggas heckle. Sometimes I get sick of you niggas thinking that I'm some real friendly guy. I'm not that friendly. When you get to a certain point with me, bro, I'm not friendly at all, bro. And trust me. Trust me. You don't like that. I don't want to do. That shit got real old, T. Orlando. They say you've been extremely successful in your 55 plus years on earth. You know what you're doing better than 99% of people. Bro, look, I talked to him. This is the thing in business, bro. This channel, I cannot scale. That's my problem, bro. There's only so many comments that I can read and so many people that nah, man, it's very difficult with you guys biting my shit too. You know what it's going to do for me? It's going to keep you from being able to bite my shit. It's going to keep you niggas from watching what videos I make and make the same one. And think that I don't know that's what the fuck you doing. You make the same video I make. So I'm sorry. It keeps me from being in a saturated market. Because the truth of the matter is boxing YouTube got saturated by Bill Haney. He flooded the market on boxing media. There's so many terrible boxing YouTube channels, bro. There's a new AI boxing YouTube channel every day. You know what I mean? He messed up the live. Nah, I mean, hey, fuck me up because I get like, fuck out of here, nigga. Anyway, man. Yeah, it's always a killjoy, man. That's what a heckler is, a killjoy. And that nigga's been pissed off all day. Somebody got in his panties or some shit. T. Orlando, I know you listening. I don't know who the fuck dug up in your panties this morning, dog, but you were tripping the entire fucking time, bro. And you just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. T. Orlando. You just got worse and worse and worse. I was watching you act a bitch from the first comment you left to now. Now, the next time I see you, bro, I'm blocking you. So don't worry about it. The second this motherfucker untimes, I'm blocking you. Soon as you comment, don't come back, bro. That's enough of that. And I wish you some luck in your life. Don't get caught up. Alan Sostan said, thank you, bro. Oh, T. Orlando, me cuss out T. Orlando and throw his ass out for going too far. For going too far. Sunchild thing, when Tank called him to try to catch weight, Devin bitched up. I don't know about these. Would they be? Look, man. Whatever with all of that shit, man. Whatever with all of that shit. And I mean that shit. Whatever with all of that shit. I told y'all they say about men who hate women and that nigga hates women from Atlanta. Yeah, bro. I mean, come on, bro. Like, bro, you got mighty mad when you got real mad, bro, when I start going in on Atlanta like that. Yeah. Can't take a joke, huh? Hey, $5 for the cook. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. Seriously, I'm so sick of these niggas hitting on me, bro. I don't want to talk to you no more, nigga. David Lynch in the building with the $5 holler. Thank you, David Lynch. I see you, brother. Thank you so much, David Lynch. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Y'all supported heavy today, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Look, I'm going to put a link on if Kamal, I haven't seen Kamal. Matter of fact, hey, how Bill Haney flooded the market on boxing media. That's an interesting take. Could you please elaborate? He created a bunch of independent he basically bought out a bunch of boxing YouTube channels. And all they do is talk about Devin Haney. If you want to talk about Gervonta Davis, they would come to your chat to talk about Devin Haney. So he sent these bots out, or what he would refer to as widgets. He has all these widgets. And what do the widgets do? They do whatever it is Bill wants them to do. And he has a bunch of them. So they're all fake, but they're all giving the same message. So what he's doing is getting about 5, 6. He used to have more. And trust me, if he could afford it, but his ass is probably broke, Bill. Let's talk about your ass being broke, Bill. I don't talk about that shit much, nigga. Rich guy. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Fake a fuck. But look, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. I am going to cut this in, unless I get a caller. Seriously, though, man, because I want to make sure that I find a way to block T. Orlando. Dude has been doing this for over a year now, a professional guy who's been acting like a child lately. No, seriously, I said something that made him very mad, and he got very in his feelings and very, how can I say it, passive aggressive. And he kept nagging and kept nagging and kept nagging and kept nagging. And I wasn't responding. And he kept saying more dumb shit and more dumb shit and more dumb shit till he had to say, yeah, they're putting a tool in you, all right. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a girl sitting behind there, man. He said, you know what he said? When you said it, you sounded like my sister. He got a tool on you. They're going to give you the tool, all right. Dude, look. Jameson. They look, yeah. This is the update, man. They actually are working with people to allow people to show their. I'm not going to get arrested with a way. But Jameson Childress, this is a small evidence of the partnership between PBC and Top Rank, because I get access to both Top Ranks and PBC's footage. I get access to both from the same place. In order for you to have access from the same place, that means that they had to have a deal struck with those people. Now, T. Orlando, don't do that shit. I'm not, man. In fact, I'm throwing your ass out for good, T. Orlando. Seriously, bro. You're good for legal checks. But, woo, boy, you acted so naggy, bro. So nag. You got a tool. You sold out. I can hear you smacking your lips, nigga. Yeah, like. I say also these dudes take. Oh, yeah, they do all of that. But look, let me get up out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. I'm gonna bounce out of here. Love, love, love to all of y'all. T. Orlando, calm your ass down, dog. For real, don't do that shit no more, man. That was fucked up, bro. You were pestering, and you went as far as you could to make me mad. Like, and it was like you knew you were making me mad, so you just wanted to keep making me mad. Bro, at a certain point in time, you make a nigga mad, he gonna turn around and do something, okay? And I'm telling you, the shit that you said pissed me off enough. So where if we were physically together, I don't give a fuck how big you are, bro. I don't care how tall you are, bro. You would have had to show me, okay? I'm not a sane individual, bro. And don't shit on my channel, bro, is what you did, okay? You shit on my channel, and I don't appreciate that. And don't fucking ridicule my personal business moves, because I don't know shit about yours. Anyway, with that, I'm out. Deuces.